Hello everyone, welcome to a late night recording. My volume hopefully isn't too low, but I am going to try and do a recording in the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping. So yeah, I'm sure I'll wake somebody up in this process. But what I've got for you is a video. I promised in the last one I would have a video of the Abruzzi, the Duca degli Abruzzi. And here it is. It is an interesting video. I managed to pull something off that I don't know if I've done it in anything but a destroyer before, but you know, this map lends to what I'm going to do here. With the islands positioned like they are, it makes it a little bit easier. But anyway, back to the boat here. So the Abruzzi is a Tier 7 Italian premium cruiser. She is unique. She is she is a utility boat. As you can see, we have hydroacoustic on, we have AA defense, and we have the heel that was added to the Abruzzi right before she was launched and placed for sale. The boat is one of those that really requires a 14-point captain. I've got 4 captain skills on this boat. I've got the priority target, of course, the all-important. Then I have adrenaline rush, followed by superintendent, which of course you need that with the heals and the utility of this boat for all of its consumables. Then I have Concealment Expert, which gets my concealment down to, I think it's 9.1. I'll have to check that. And I also have Inertial Fuse HE. These are only 152 millimeter guns. There is 10 of them on this boat, and you have, what I think it's 3, and then 3 in the forward, deck gun, and then 2 barrels and super firing. I think I'm not 100% on that. You know, I could just look at my own darn video and probably get the answer there, but you know, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? So I'm divisioned up with some guys within the clan. We are fighting against other clan members. We sync dropped this one, and you know, everybody was pretty hell-bent determined to sync Vendow here, because you know, I'm in the Abruzzi and I was telling them I'm trying to figure out how to play it and how to get better at it, and yeah, their mission was to move out pretty quick and take me out, but I tried a different tack with it this time. I purposefully stayed max range with her, and it seems to have worked out pretty well for this this battle. So yeah, we'll sit back and we'll watch this go forward. So what's going on with everybody? Did y'all like the last video? I know not many guys get a chance to see it yet, but it is there for everybody to view. And I hate pesky little Nurembergs that like to hide behind islands and farm the broadsides of my team. So let's see, I pushed that guy back there, which was essential, but that's where I started coming up with an idea to charge the Nuremberg. I'm going to stay dark. I'm going to get close to him. I don't think anybody else is in a position to really do what I'm getting ready to do. So I figured, you know, the Nuremberg with its AP shells is just going to tear our team apart. And if we have a chance to win, we need to get that boat off the board, and nobody else is really in a position to do it. So the T-61 came out the other day when I dropped my video. I know we've all been waiting for that for about a year. At least it seems like it's been a year. I'm pretty sure it has been a year. So Is everybody going to buy it? I know that some say it's a must buy, that it may even be overpowered. Personally, I don't think I'm going to pick her up. Destroyers, although I'm better at them than any cruisers, it seems like, it's just not my thing. It's particularly down at tier 6. I don't think I need another tier 6 premium ship. But, if War Gaming wants to, I don't know, make me a super tester or anything like that, feel free, guys. I'll play around with the boats. So I haven't really done any kind of fun little recruitment spiel on any of these videos before. But if anybody is interested, as mentioned, is recruiting. We are almost always recruiting. We are always taking in new players or newish players. If you want the opportunity to learn more about the game, to division up with players like myself and some of the other officers, we do that regularly. We try to, take people, teach them a little bit, more about the mechanics of the game, about how to, probably the biggest thing that needs to get learned is situational awareness. This video shows, I hate to toot my own horn, but actually pretty decent situational awareness on my part. I'm using the islands for cover here. I'm working to go undetected, to ultimately get at that pesky Nuremberg.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Well, the way we're going, it wouldn't be a video that I produce without at least running into one ship, right? So there it is. Rub paint. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it never actually showed up as if we had run into each other. Not quite sure why, but hey, I'll take it. It was a light paint scraping. That's what we did there. So, take a notice at the red team, how they are. A straight line right across the battlefield. They're pushing us completely back. We are essentially losing. We've lost the initiative. We don't have good positioning. We're just melting away, one ship at a time. So I'm going in to make what I call a clutch move. It's a tactical move. I am going to puncture the center of their line. I hope you all enjoy this one. So did y'all like that tactical beaching? Yeah, I made that look like I did it on purpose, didn't I? I was going to eat all those torpedoes and die. Oh, but I managed to pull that one off, and I made it look good. I made it look so good. So now I have completely... I'm right through the center of their line. And nobody's detecting me. I should have died on the approach when I was pointing out the map, because everybody in the southern cap should have seen me. I get lit up by planes here, and guess what? Nobody's shooting at me. The carrier isn't even paying attention to the fact that I'm actually hunting him down now, which was part of the move I made. And now I'm just going to turn the whole tables of the game. That Nuremberg was holding the center. He was a critical ship, no doubt. But now, essentially the one thing that would help them win the game, I'm going to take it right away from them. I'm going to... this is a really good example of the Abruzzi's AA defense. The Abruzzi doesn't have really good AA, but it's enough to protect itself from being struck. Double torpedo attacks, and with the defensive AA up and going, I was able to, along with the turning, not get hit by a single one of those attacks. And that's going to happen again. And you see the inertial fuse HE getting those penetrations and hitting that citadel? So that's why we take that skill on this boat. But I am just, that carrier can't even think of anything. He was on an attack run, and now everybody, look at my team. They're against the wall. They're completely cut off. They're dying and fast. But here I am, pushing like I am. I have my other teammate who took advantage of the opening I made, and he's going into the northern cap. And here I am, capping and essentially carrier sniping because I paid attention to the map. I saw there was one boat. I took a chance. The Abruzzi has low detection. So I did what I could there. And it's going to pay off for us. And this is one of the things that you can do in the Abruzzi. I knew it was a possibility. Otherwise, I would have never gave it a shot. So, yeah, if anybody, it is a good little ship. It's a difficult ship. It takes a little bit of practice to learn how to play her. And I still don't even have a over 50% win rate because I had a steep learning curve, especially coming off of playing a lot of other cruiser types, because the Italian cruiser line, I have a feeling, is going to be different in playstyle from any other cruiser line that came out. And yet again, see that defensive AA? I could avoid the attack. And I'm going to do it again. And I'm not going to suffer any damage from it. And, oh, nope, I did get hit. That's right. That's the one that sets me on fire. Well, you know what? I'll take a little bit of fire in an effort to essentially neutralize their carrier, which is going to allow our carrier to work on the Scharnhorst on the map. So, yeah, we turned this around. There's one kill. I took out Nuremberg, took out the carrier. The carrier was too worried about me. It couldn't do anything on the map. Now we're just going to take pot shots. Did you see the maneuverability too? That's good for that. She's not the fastest boat, but she can definitely turn when needed. Well, it is 3:30 in the morning here, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get tired finally. Well, this keto diet, it definitely will give you insomnia. It gives you energy at the weirdest times of the day. I'm going to be hurting tomorrow because of it, and my long 14-hour shift I need to do. It's gonna not be any fun. But I enjoy making videos, otherwise I wouldn't be up till 3:30 in the morning doing it. Well, I guess to wrap this video up, we might as well go over the pros and cons that are listed on the Warships wiki about this one. So, I don't think we need to go over the pros of, the repair party consumable and defensive AA. I think we covered that pretty well. Her torpedoes. There's only 3 on each side, as you've seen. They're 12K torpedo ranges. They're slow torpedoes, but they can reach out to 12K just like the Duca degli Abruzzi. And I'll do a video on her as well. The ship's top speed is 35 knots. So she's not the fastest thing on the water, but she is definitely fast enough to avoid those shots that are coming out at you. And the detection range, which I know we talked about, is really optimal for the playstyle, especially doing what I just did by piercing the center line. Her high explosive shells are poor, which is why I took the inertial fuse HE. The armor piercing shells are just abysmal, although like their penetration value is bad. But if somebody's giving you broadside, you, just like anything else, you need to use your AP. You need to maximize on that damage. So if there's broadside, go AP. The HE shells have low fire chance. I think it's something around 7% for a cruiser, which is, we're talking DD values there. So keep that in mind. And of course, when you take inertial fuse HE, you've just lowered that even more. I'm not sure if I'm going to try and offset that with Demolition Expert. Probably not. Probably going to take other skills for the Abruzzi because the fire chance is already so low. I am running a fire flag on her right now, and I've gotten several fires, and I think that's enough to get the job done. I mean, we're sitting at 80,000 in damage. I think we're just going to get a little more here by the end of this match as I attempt to reset the cap that is going to be contested here shortly. But the Abruzzi, in my opinion, the wiki says it needs a 10-point captain. Like I said before, you need to have a 14-pointer in there. It's really, you're still going to struggle until you can take your concealment expert and IFHE with it. But yeah, that's pretty much goes over the wiki pros and cons. I'm not going to worry about getting any of the history of the boat or anything like that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this kind of ship review, that's a bit of a discussion, maybe some music thrown in there, by all means, let me know. I know it's a little different from the way some of the other guys do their ship reviews, but that's what my channel is. It's meant to be a little different from everybody else's. If I was doing the same thing, well, I probably wouldn't do this, because it would just be the same thing as everybody else. As always, do me a favor, like and subscribe. If you don't like what I'm doing, hit the thumbs down. If you do, hit the like button. If you want to know when I upload videos, hit the bell icon and get notified right away. As always, please leave comments. I love to engage with my viewers, so please, let's talk. Let's have a discussion about what you think of these reviews. I have a tier 2 review coming up here shortly. Figured, start at the bottom unless I'm playing something actively. So we're gonna start with the Japanese line, and we'll move and cover tier 2s that I have already in port, and then I'll start buying ones and going right up the chain. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's, whatever time you're viewing video, and I will catch you all later.